Good evening and welcome to Team Fortress TV. This is Admirable, Ryushi and Suyooo bringing you ETF2L Season 21 powered by TT Esports. It's the Premiership, it's week 2, it's the last game of week 2 in fact, Ryushi. It's going to be the last resort versus Wonderland on Snakewater, and
like old times. I haven't cast in forever, feels like. Well, it has been forever. But it's a nice easy game to get back into the swing of things, you know. I'm back. I'm back on the scene. I'm back ready to take Sideshow's crown as king of the stream, as king of the casters. That's what I'm aiming for this season.
You know, there's been some new challengers to the throne. We've had Samsky, we've had Torret. Do you think you can?
I think I can
stand up to the.
I think I can beat Torret just easily. Samsky, just another British kid, you know. There's plenty of British kids casting. I'm one of them. So.
We're gonna have some other new casters as well. Some Irish punk called Molesto reckons he is up to the task. He's gonna get a run out sometime in the next week or two. And I was talking to Lulu today, and she wants to cast. So you know, imagine the female version of Marilyn. There you go. I'm gonna make it happen, Ryushi. I will give anyone a shot. If you're on Twitch right now thinking that you could come and cast with the big dogs, please, you know, message me. But let's talk about the game anyway, Ryushi. I know you were not so keen on TF2 last season, but has Season 21 rekindled your love? Are you following the Prem so far?
I am following the Prem, actually, yeah. It's really good to see a return of the TLR, and Heis has always been one of my favourite gamers to watch. And I like the team he's set up around himself. I'm liking Reason as well, and I'm liking ZZ. So we've got some pretty good, strong top Prem contenders that I'm really enjoying watching. And bottom Prem is looking pretty interesting. Wonderland, obviously, the bottom of bottom Prem. And
oh my god,
they seem to not be able to play with their full roster either.
My PC is tripping balls. Remember earlier on when I said I thought I had a graphics card issue? Right now, my screen is split on half. The left half is on the right side and the right half is on the left side. This is, oh my god, I need to sit down.
I
don't know what to do.
Some strange mushrooms, Admirable?
Do you think we could,
in the woods? Can
we get another caster in here? This is fucking retarded.
Is someone available?
Sideshow, are you listening?
I know Cadis is in chat, see if he's about.
Somebody jump in here ASAP. If you're listening to this, I'm sending out an SOS. I need a new caster in here right now. My PC. I need to take it apart or something. This is the second or third time this has happened in the last 48 hours. I could just restart again. I'm going to restart, Ryushi. How about that?
Okay.
I'll just leave you here to waffle on.
Sounds wonderful. I'm sure I'll manage to talk about some random rubbish.
I'll be right back. They're waiting for me to tell them to go live, but it won't take me long to restart.
Okay. Okay, well, wonderful. That leaves me on my own with Suyooo, who can't talk. So, welcome stream. I'm just going to talk to you a bit. Let's get a little conversation going. You guys can talk to me in chat. I'll not respond because I don't really care. But you know, should be pretty good. I mean, I guess I could talk about the game. It's going to be TLR versus Wonderland. It's going to be a week 2 game, which of course means the maps are going to be Snakewater and Badlands. Yeah, Badlands. I'm going to go with Badlands. TLR going to be running their full roster. Wonderland, unfortunately, they're missing that Danish superstar of Quad, which would have given them a big boost, but unfortunately he has dodged, which is pretty unfortunate. But they've got a they've got a Merc. I'm not going to say he's a competent Merc because it's Buttnose, but he's definitely a Merc. So I assume that's going to impact them pretty hard because obviously Quad's amazing and Buttnose is, well, he's not Quad. Let's put it that way. I'm sure he's 1100 times better than I am, but he's still not Quad. So Wonderland, I'm saying they're going to be a pretty easy game for TLR this match, and unfortunately that leaves us with quite a short cast. But hopefully they'll pull some things out of the bag. Grabber is well, he's an interesting player, so we'll see what he's able to go with. And unfortunately, oh, okay, Cadis says that he's rather have Buttnose than Quad in 2015. I don't know. I haven't seen Buttnose. Oh, in fact, I've played against Buttnose, but I haven't played against Quad, so I wouldn't know. But apparently he's a washed-up nerd boy, which, fair enough. If you guys have played against him, I wouldn't know. I'm just thinking of the old-style Quad. But we have Admirable back, so you guys can stop listening to my rubbish. Potato caster.
I don't know what's gonna happen here, mate. I'm loading up TF2 again. This is bizarre circumstances. Very unprofessional. I do apologise. Have they gone live yet? No.
No. Oh no, 12. Sorry, now.
I'm gonna tell them to go live. Hope for the best. Send me your energy on Twitch chat, please, guys. I need it. Send it to my GPU because it is having heart attacks right now. Don't die now, TF2. Wait for program to respond. Yes, we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Ams to go. We'll hope for the best. I see Cadis in chat as well there.
Before we start, is it AMS or AMS? I've always gone with AMS.
I used to call them AMS, and then the actual guys that played with him in BK called him AMS. But they left him for dead, you know, so you call him whatever the fuck you want, man. But, you know, it looks like AMS to me, especially capital letters, you know. That would seem like...
Wouldn't that make it HYS, and we know that's Heis.
Seems like an acronym. Oh yeah, AMS, Heis. I like your logic, man. But, yeah, we are here for this Week 2 fixture. TLR are the big favourites against Wonderland. Wonderland surprised everyone in the qualifiers when they managed to beat both Revolution and La Meta game. I love your salty tears. And Lego. So they're here. They did it the hard way. Lego just got free admission in the Prem, but the sort of Prem dream has turned into a nightmare for Wonderland. I don't think they're yet to win a game. Although they've only played that Week 1 fixture against 425, but people thought they could do better. It was a pretty scrappy game. They came close, but it wasn't close enough. But this is going to be a tough test for them, Ryushi. The last resort going to be too strong. But we do have their team comms. Or not Wonderlands, but the last resorts. So let's remember to use those, Ryushi. I always forget, mate. I always forget.
No, so do I. Every time we had them in the past seasons, I've... But hey, maybe we'll remember this time. They're still not going live yet on stream.
I'm looking at the cheat feed here, so they will be going live in like 10 seconds from now, I guess. I do see Grabba's running crits in the warm-up. I'd love to see some crit shenanigans. Oh, baby! Look,
here it goes!
Grabba's running crits to mid, guys. This is the sort of strategy I love. Whenever you're playing against a team who you know are better than you, just fucking throw as many curveballs as possible. If only they'd run a spy to mid as well, but if Grabba survives, he will have crits. Currently, it's Kuna versus Heist, and wow, Kuna lands big damage onto Heist down to 50. Kuna gets Heist down to 8 health, now the double soldier bomb comes in. And Amst is trying to jump out. Meanwhile, Shadowburn goes behind, but both soldiers have been cleaned up, and this is actually looking pretty decent here for Wonderland. They're trying to move forward. Wonszu has fended off Nico, Grabba, Wonszu, and Buttnose, their sub. On point here with Lupus. Quad didn't show up, Ryushi.
Yeah, I know. I've expelled the virtues that I thought Quad was amazing, but apparently chat disagrees with me and says he's rubbish, and they'd rather have Buttnose. But hey, I wouldn't know. I'm only some low-div scrub. But anyway, we a pretty good mid there. Kuna did so much damage to Heist, completely blocked him out of the fight, and then ended up going down to the double soldier bomb. But it put TLR in a terrible position because with no Heist to put out any damage, they had no follow-up to the soldier bomb. Now they're looking to peek back in though. TLR are getting kind of aggressive into the saw. Ubers are going to be equal, and if they can get an early Shadowburn bomb, he can do a wonder on Grabba. But it's going to be a crit, of course. I completely forgot about that. The crit goes off, does nothing. Grabba and Koz are down already, traded for AMS, but don't think that's going to be enough. There's going to be an easy middle point, especially with Kuna going down as well. The aggressive bomb onto the medic of Serotone. He does manage to make out alive though. Wonderland is going to be picked up behind, and Buttnose gets picked up from the front. That is a full wipe for Wonderland, and TLR just going to stack mid, and Shadowburn's still in front, I think, so I don't know where he is. Oh, he's escaping through saw.
Yeah, that execution of the crits was unfortunate. Oh my god, both medics spawn crits. It's a crits race here, there's only 1% in between it. It's neck and neck here, man. But, I mean, I feel Grabba chose the wrong exit to leave middle. He went to the low ground there. You can easily get bombed. If he'd played to the storeroom or kitchen, he would have had big blocks of geometry there to defend him, but he's just standing here looking for a kill target as his teammates die all around him. TLR have just come forward with the sledgehammer push there. They threw pretty much everybody in from green onto the enemy train, and Wonszu, Kuna and Grabba all dead at the minute. Grabba dies late there to Nico, who managed to sneak ahead, and now he's on to last. And it all seems to be unraveling here for Wonderland after their dreams of a big Kritzkrieg play on middle. Things have come undone and they find themselves 1 round down after just 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, really nice play by Shadowburn there that I was watching. He jumped up from grass and caught 3 Wonderland players' eyes and sort of died over on the left, but it left his combo completely in a really good position. But we're coming up onto this second mid. See how it's going to happen. I'm watching, see if Heist goes down as low as last time. He doesn't, and it's actually going to be Kuna who dies to the aggressive bomb from Shadowburn. Shadowburn also going to pick up Buttnose and stays alive. Now Nico and AMS are going to follow up. That's 4 down. No one dies. Oh, okay, Wonszu comes in with the saviour pick, managing to get Serotone there. But Grabba is running for his life. Is he going to be alive? He is not. Okay, no, he hits his kill line there.
Fell there.
I thought maybe he could have carried on running there. I'm not entirely certain.
He stubbed his toe on the train tracks, man. Just came to a halt. But actually, Serotone running crits. I am loving all this Kritzkrieg action, although I don't think we've yet to actually see successful crits. There was that previous one from Grabba that lost in the round, essentially, but that was a very solid middle coming out from TLR. There was a nice moment there where Lupus jumped against Nico and ended up just getting stunned in the air, but he had the hail, so Nico was like juggling him with a scattergun. Get schooled, Lupus. Everybody loves to hate on Lupus. Somehow he's managed to make it back into this roster. Is he going to leave tonight? That should be the actual bet on Saloon TF. Not if Wonderland are going to win, but is Lupus going to leave the roster?
Wasn't he only trolling last time? I don't know. But he is sitting at the top of his team now. He is the best player officially on this team right now. Shadowburn's going to jump in, manages to pick the dispenser, not quite what he was going for, but the crit comes in, and that is going to be Grabba and Kuna down. That is a big crit. That is exactly what they need. Buttnose and Wonszu, the only ones left alive. Are they going to be able to do anything? Buttnose is going to pick up Heist, but dies in spawn to Nico, and then the rest of the scouts from TLR just sit on point with a little bit of a buff from Serotone, and that is going to be an easy second round. Can we listen to the team comms for TLR this mid to see how they're going to play it?
But we won. Good job, team. Yeah. It's kind of quiet at the moment.
Yeah, let's step the comms a little bit up.
Try and get calls on yourself as well, I jump.
Let's start from the right side. When you jump in, yeah. Okay, Demo's on right. He's got some sticks forward.
I'm launching now.
Scout up, guys.
Jumping.
So we launch top left.
Let's go, let's go. Go now, guys, go.
I'm reloading. I'm down.
Solid weak.
Solid sick.
Oh fuck, I took a lot of damage.
I'm gonna die here. Sonny me. He took a bite.
Dead, he's dead.
Call focus. Someone has to call it.
Demo. We can't take him now.
Focus the player that overextends the most, okay?
Oh. Scout the
guys.
Oh. We got fucked. Back
together. We can do this, fine. Did they have crits or Uber?
I didn't see.
Shadowburn's with you. Pocket it, Shadowburn. Pocket now.
I like the fact that Kritzkrieg always, once you've seen it once, you know, really plants that seed of doubt in your mind. So now Heist is being mind gamed here by Grabba. Third right, Grabba's the mastermind, but it is Uber versus Uber as it turns out. Lupus is going to give away first blood here in this next engagement, but Herpy and Nico both go down. Kuna with the big pipes, and that's the opening required. Wonszu actually gets in onto Serotone, but he just surfs over the train. Wonszu can't connect another rocket to get the force out, and it is 4-on-4 here. Kuna and King of Squirrels trying to pressure a little bit. Koss is looking out the window there, but he doesn't want to jump in. Like, they could afford to sack someone else here. It's pretty easy to hold middle with the Uber charge, even if you're at a man disadvantage, but now Koss is fighting alone in the storeroom. His teammates have backed out, they're coming in again, but it looks like we're into a little bit of a stalemate. Both teams have 6 players up again. Gonna taking a lot of damage here as Shadowburn comes in to push him out, but Lupus is peeking in again. Amps is gonna jump up and chase him out, but Wonderland are slowly but surely being bullied out of the storeroom, but TLR don't want to fill up that void. They've just decided to retreat back to their own train here. They seem to be more than happy to play the waiting game with their 2-round lead. Hello, Ryushi.
Oh,
Man
sorry,
down.
Mike was muted when the team chat was going on. Forgot to unmute. But anyway, yeah, I was saying it's interesting how forward that Kuna plays and how much damage he takes and still doesn't manage to die. So we'll see how that's going to be. It's going to be a push from TLR there. They're coming in from swords. It's just going to be a solo trade. They actually managed to get Wonszu. Grabber drops him there, which is not what they want at all. And now with the aggressive bomb from Shadowburn coming in as well. Now the scouts, TLR just flood the point. They force everyone back. Kuna's going to go down. Can Grabber make it out alive? Does pick up that health pack. Is going to be protected by his scouts. And I think he does get out here alive. Lupus and Buttnose doing a stellar job of defending their medic. But TLR, they don't care. They're just going to come rushing forward once more. I think, the Grabber's going to be safe for the moment, but is there anyone hiding in forward spawn? Heist seems to think so, but no, there is no one there, so it's just going to be an easy second point for TLR, and it's going to be a push onto last. Grabber does have a little bit of an advantage, but I don't think that's going to be anything important. As, well, they've sat pretty defensively with the sentry and the sniper up. So it's going to be tough for them to push out, but if Lupus can get some shots, you never know, he might be able to do so. They're going to lose the sentry gun, but Cos comes in from the backside and frags Serotone. That is a huge pick, and now TLR are actually all pretty damn weak. Kuno picks up the frag onto AMS, and TLR have got to back themselves down. Was that a drop? I didn't see if it was, but I don't know. Was it?
I'm going to say no, but they are pushing out underneath here. Grabber, Wonszu and Lupus are leading the charge with my lovely wall hacks. I can see that there's no back cap on, but Kos is going to stay vigilant on last. The cap comes in, and a huge window of time here for Wonderland to work with. They have a massive Uber advantage. They're already sending Kuna, Wonszu and Grabber their combo through the kitchen, and they can see Serotone, so if they want to pop now they could chase him, but no, RP's going to body shot Grabber.
That was
the call
a drop
didn't
right
come
there.
in. That's a drop for sure, buddy.
Yeah, that one definitely was. The first one I just checked the stats wasn't, but that one definitely was. That is going to be a 4-man down. Herpeeve with the huge snipe out of spawn. King of Squirrels trying to defend choke point just by a little bit of time, but it's not going to be enough. Buttnose, the only one left alive. He is, I don't even know where he is. Maybe he's back on last. Maybe he's hiding, looking for the back cap. I don't know, but TLR, they're going to be stacking second. Herpee's still on the sniper though, so they're looking to slow push last rather than just rush straight in with their Uber advantage. Oh, Herpee's going to pick up the headshot onto Lupus as his team pushes left-hand side onto point, but I don't think that was even necessary. They still have that Uber. Grabber's going to get fragged for the second time by Herpee. That is pretty demoralizing for him. The Uber's going to get popped off, and all they've got to do now is clean the players up who are weak, but they don't even need to do that. They're just going to stack point, and that is a third round for TLR on the board. I don't want to say that I called it, but I kind of did, that it was going to be a quick, easy game for TLR here.
Yeah, the Saloon.tf betting says it all, very heavily stacked in favour of the last resort. On to the fourth middle though, and it is both them men playing very standoffish this time. Couldn't not getting aggressive, but they're waiting for this double soldier bomb. Amps and Shadowburn coming forward. Amps actually goes back, so Shadowburn has to do it alone, but Heist walks forward with Nico, and as everybody's looking up for Shadowburn, Heist just absolutely crushes in there. And that follow-up fragging power from Nico's scattergun, wow, Wonderland getting totally beasted there. Shadowburn with this big distraction, he went down. Everybody else managed to stay alive, but a complete wipe coming in against Wonderland. This is all one-way traffic. Ryushi, I feel like our opportunities for team comms are very minimal here, so I'm gonna link us up right now.
We're going under, AMS, we're gonna walk under.
Okay.
Watch for that sniper body shot, okay, first. We're gonna call it before we push you in, so... Okay, stick is clear, I don't see sniping.
I'm gonna go from top right.
Okay, now use. Focus demo, focus demo.
Fucking Tolly! On right.
Sentry on the right.
57 HP.
Make that them and do it then.
Alright, slow down. We can do this, we can win.
Our last control point is being captured.
Focus on him.
Took 100. He's dead.
Well done, guys, really well done.
The fuck did you do, Arms?
No, Shadowburn hit like a decent air shot, and then some scout tried to rush him, and he just fucking escape lined up his face.
There we go, Amps is gonna cast the game for us, never mind guys.
Well, at least they're having fun. I dread to say it to hear
Crits to mid, uh-oh.
Oh dear. See what's going to happen. They're going out the left-hand side. AMS is going to be jumping aggressively. Both AMS and Shadowburn are going to be super aggressive. They trade Heist for it though, but Kuna, Grabber, Buttnose and King of Squirrels all fall in quick succession. Lupus and Wonszu, the only ones left alive. I think someone's behind, but I'm not quite sure where. everything is all happening at the same time. Lupus is going to get fragged, doesn't do anything. Wondszu the same, and that is a second. That is a midpoint for TLR. They did lose Serotone, they did lose Heist, but it doesn't matter when they just frag that hard. Who was even on the crits? I didn't get to see it before everyone died.
Grabba, of course, but actually on the respawn here, both medics going down. Grabba's on Medigun, and Serotone is on Crits Krieg. And they had a successful crits push previously onto last. Currently on the red second. A lot of distraction is coming in from the front, but Shadowburn's in behind, and he's going to have to whip out the escape plan to kill off Grabba, but gets that medic pick. So things just going from bad to worse here for Wonderland. Crits Krieg at 90% for Serotone. He has just a sea of players in front of him to protect him. Oh, nice from Ams. Close range air shot just to body slam Wonszu down into the ground there. AMS gets absolutely destroyed by a pipe from Kuna though. Does have to stop his charge mid air, but is it going to be enough? What was that panic crits about?
Which panic crits? Wait, what?
The crits just happened. It seems like Nico killed off Koss. I'm not sure if that was because of the crits, but Serotone has used it anyway. TLR just going to strong arm their way in through the roller door. And actually, big bombs coming out there from the defenders, forcing TLR to look up, and they end up 4 players down right now. Wonderland on the cusp of a comeback. They have managed to defend last. Only Shadowburn remains alive. He's going to go down. That's a wipe coming in. Huge defense from Wonderland there. They still believe, man. They have the passion.
Well, they've got 15 minutes left. You know, this could be the mother of all comebacks. You know, 4-0. I've seen worse scores to go. No, I haven't. No, what am I saying? I've seen less. I've seen comebacks in less time. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say here. So it could still happen. You could still have faith. Grabba does have 100% advantage. Serotone's still on the crits as well, so this could be really good for Wonderland if they could push in properly and find themselves a good entrance. They could get themselves their first round on the board if they're quick. They don't seem to know where they're going. Now they're starting to push through that grass area, but Wonszu's going to take a ton of damage. Now in comes an aggressive bomb from King of Squirrels, just creating space. Doesn't seem to actually be getting anything. Does end up in lobby, but doesn't manage to do anything with his bomb. Herpy is down pretty low. AMS is going to be the first frag, dies to that stick trap of Kuna. And now Lupus actually frags 2 there. Serotone and Heist is going to be going down. Wonszu does get traded for it, but Lupus with the triple kill. Oh, Lupus is clearly not fake nicking this time. And it's going to be a last round as well from Lupus. Lupus carrying his team. Grabba didn't even need to use the Uber.
That is absolutely beautiful. There was so much action going on CP4 as well. Shadowburn was about to come in behind for the force, but the cap came in too soon, and TLR getting a rude awakening here. They still have 4 match points ahead of them, or map points, but Wonderland have drawn blood, guys. Believe, the dream is real. Both demo men not committing early, but it's going to be Ams trying to do a skip jump. He kind of hits the wooden log there, but Shadowburn coming in high is trying to go deep, but the scouts of Wonderland have finally learned their lesson. They played around their medic that middle, and the soldiers had minimal effect. Really great work from Lupus. Didn't run off like an idiot this time, and managed to be the cleanup king there. Only cost dies for Wonderland, but it's a complete wipe coming in from TLR. This is such momentum, Ryushi.
Is this the comeback? I want to see what TLR want to think about this last hold. They're going to be holding against the heavy of oh no, sorry, it was a forward spawn from Cos, but they're coming in. It's going to be a second point cap. There's going to be a sentry. The scout rushes in super aggressively, doesn't manage to get anything. Lupus actually frags Nico there. That was such a what? How you went in against 4 and a sentry, still manages to frag still manages to get a frag. Lupus is playing out of his mind. Wonderland are just going to start cleaning up. Wonszu holding down that right hand side door just by himself. Now in comes Buttnose trying to get some damage onto the point. They're going to be stacking it up, and that is going to be our second round to Wonderland. What is happening this game? We need to hear TLR's comms to see if they're on tilt.
Spam your PJ Salt emotes in the chat preemptively. Let's hear what the mood is on TLR's comms.
Sorry.
Just play within hill range so I can stand on the top left.
Yeah, I'm going to rotate right so that I'm going to stick you these sollies up.
Don't stick top left.
I'm on top left.
Scatter gets on you.
I'm playing passive here.
Start jumping now.
We can't. 89 on right.
He's down that
That is
side.
all you now.
Only weak kitchen.
I'm launching.
Sword took 60. We can get the soldier here.
Them was weak.
Medic's down, medic's down.
Sorry.
Oh, dead.
Where's the scout? Nice, well done. That's much better, guys.
Yeah, good shot.
See, like, the first touch I got no damage on me because I just stayed on the high ground.
Alert. The control point is
Damn it, man! I was hoping for some salt, but they were still 2 rounds in the lead, even though they'd lost 2 rounds back to back, and that was an effective mid. They just sat back a little bit, gave Wonderland a taste of their own medicine. Oh, there's Heist gonna get dropped. The Uber has come in though, but there are a lot of players bunched up here, a lot of targets for Serotone to flash, but oh, as the Uber feeds, it's only Buttnose and Grabba left alive. Can Buttnose, the super sub, clutch it? No, he cannot.
Shadowburn got, I think, every single kill in that last push.
7 frag streak there on that round.
I swear to God he got everything. But that's going to be a 5-2. TLR, they still need themselves 2 more rounds. Those 2 little rounds that Wonderland grabbed, they look pretty good. Lupus went beast mode there for 2 rounds, but let's see if he's going to be able to carry it on. Coming up to our 8th mid of the game, Heist playing a little bit far forward, going to take a bit of damage, just force himself back, but no one getting in aggressive. Now in comes the bomb from Shadow, but no, he's just going to fake it up and jump a little bit sort of passively there. There is going to be a soldier in from behind. That's King of Squirrels. He's going to find AMS. Now doing a bit of damage to the back line of TLR, but it doesn't matter because the scouts get aggressive. They find King of Squirrels and Wonszu. There's no soldiers now for Wonderland. And can Wonderland just stay tight and play heals? They can definitely win this mid, and I think they're going to be, because Heist is down and TLR have backed themselves out through choke. So pretty nice mid from Wonderland there, but both teams played really passive there, and I think because I don't know where he came from. I think he must have gone kitchen and come back in through the rear of TLR there, but a pretty nice play from him, opening up and creating a lot of space for his team.
Yeah, there's only really like 1 or 2 ways to play middle when you break it down. Like, it's go aggressively across the point or send someone behind, but a lot of it comes down to timing. It's like, how long are you going to wait? Who's going to flinch first? Who's going to blink first? Costa jumped in from the window here, but he doesn't realize Shadowburn's behind him, so easy frag for Shadowburn. But back to that actual mid fight, it was like, despite Wonderland being at a man disadvantage, the combo of TLR had really pussied out and left a lot of their players, hung them out to dry there, so they were able to move forward and capitalise on that. They've taken middle, but they now have a sniper, which isn't going to really help them in the push, but Lupus hits a headshot that actually forces the Uber out. Grabba's trying to run forward and save Wonszu, but he's too far behind, and Ams is in and now forces the flash onto Lupus. They eventually kill off AMS, but the scouts have already come in and controlled that high ground. Heist is up there as well, raining down death. Nobody stayed up top. Everybody panicked during that Uber from Wonderland. The positional play was poor, and they've been punished accordingly. Only Buttnose and the King of Squirrels alive right now, and they're trying to formulate a plan. Cost is distracting with the rocket spam. Buttnose is running in, but he gets blindsided by Hair P and finished off by a big pipe to the face from Heist. Wonszu in the respawn tries to run in there and get something onto Serotone. I don't know why they're going so crazy for the medic. Like, he Ubered already. He's not going to have charge for 20 seconds or more, but they've really committed players here, and like without 6 up, they're not going to be able to contest this point. They have to go back to last, and they're still going to face this Uber charge.
Ah man, I was watching Lupus' point of view from coming out the end of that Uber, and it's just like he turned back towards mid, and there was no one there, and then suddenly both scouts appear on his screen, like really big and in his face, and it must have been terrifying. I would have screamed. But yeah, they're going to be defending last. Buttnose picks up the sniper rifle this time. Lupus hasn't really gone much with his sniper rifle, so we'll see if Buttnose and the Merc is going to be able to do anything. The Uber does come out aggressively from Serotone, flashing onto both of his soldiers, keeping them alive. Kuna's going to be the first one to die for Wonderland, and now in come the rest of TLR. Shadowburn is going to get fragged over on the right-hand side, though, and I think that is going to be a pretty good hold for the moment. The Uber does come out of Grabber. They didn't even know he had this. Serotone getting chased out by the scouts. Is he going to be able to survive? He does. Nico turns around and gets that big meat shot onto Lupus, who was chasing. Now it's just Wonszu and Grabber left alive. They're not going to be able to defend this. The scouts come in. Herpy and Nico just surround Grabber, shotgun him down, and grab themselves a 6th round.
Well, I mean, Lupus ran under there under the pretense that he was still going to have the Uber from Grabber, but Grabber, rightly so in my mind, wanted to just hold and buy time for the spawns, but Lupus runs in and dies, and then it was just massively outnumbered fight there for Wonszu and Grabber, but right now it is looking grim yet again. It's map point here for TLR. Wonderland need to come up with a big mid. Koss is fighting in the kitchen there and manages to best Shadowburn with a little help from Lupus. Ams goes down as well, so both soldiers have been sacrificed. That's the TLR style, but only Kuna's gone down for their troubles. Heist is trying to escape here, 47 health. He will potentially get cut off by Wonszu, but Wonszu can't land a fucking decent rocket there, and Heist has escaped for now. He's just spamming out pipes, he's chipping away at their health there. Lands a big pipe onto Wonszu, but
Beast
doesn't
mode.
get the frag, and he's gonna go down.
Lupus comes in with the beast mode once again, gets himself a couple of frags coming out the end of that mid. You know, he's just amazing. I think he's my new favourite scout now. Just to piss off ETF2L, he's definitely my new favourite scout.
He is top of the scoreboard right now.
Absolutely, he's the best. He's the best player on the team by far, definitely. But we'll see what is going to happen as Wonderland looking to push into last. It's going to be equal Ubers this time. Are they going to try for a force play? Are they going to try for what? I don't know what they're going to try here. It's going to be an aggressive bomb from King of Squirrels, just jumping around, does die to the heavy of Nico. So he got Wonderland a lot of information there, but doesn't manage to get any of the any force out at all.
That's an unenviable task. Being the rumor tasked with the single bombing against a fucking heavy, like, what are you gonna do? He just strafes around in the air and almost kills a sniper though. But whoa! Heist and Shadowburn have gone down here. We could have with the stickies on the Heist, but Lupus gunning down Shadow. Your man advantage, you've got an opportunity here. Grab it, and Kuna gonna Uber in from the right hand side. Lupus makes a beeline for the point amongst all those Uber players. He's not gonna escape. What an idiot! Why did he run in and die there? All he needed to do was trade Ubers. But now they're relying on King of Squirrels. He respawned on Sniper to make something happen, but he's looking totally the wrong way. As Hairpy comes in and guns him down. Kuna's gone down as well. So a lot of area control missing here as Grab a Butt Nose and Wonszu look for the exit. They're going to get out here, but that was a big opportunity missed there. A two-man advantage. They could have toyed with TLR there, but they took so long to push, and then it was just a dribble fest.
I mean,
my god, Ryushi.
They waited for so long, and then worst player on the team, Lupus, just runs into 6 players. I don't understand what was going on there. But hey.
You changed your tune, mate. 1 minute he's the best scout, now he's the worst player.
I'm a TF2 player, I'm allowed to change my tune. Grabit is going to be going down 12 health, does go down from the aggressive play by Heist. Heist trades his life for it though. TLR, they're going to be 4v3. Lupus gets fragged and loses 2 of his doms there. And now Kuna and I guess they forgot that we were
map change.
casting them. I
was going to say salty map change, but it was actually it's TLR server, so these guys are just keen to get this over and done with. They must have somewhere to be with tonight, Ryushi. Somewhere to be tonight.
Maybe. But that is going to be the score of 7-2 to TLR, I'm guessing. We didn't get to see the end of the last round, but it doesn't matter. We can blame whoever comes in for an interview.
We'll take a look at the logs.
Yeah, I'm bringing them up now. Nico somehow managing to die the least. That's interesting when you're a scout, and also frag the most. So Nico really carrying his team there. So if you're taking bets on which player Heist will kick, it's less likely to be Nico after this game, I would say.
Oh man, you just reminded me. I forgot to make some transactions in my fantasy team. I needed to swap out Kuna for this official. Oh, I'm gonna get. Looking at the kills, assist to death ratio, yeah, as you say, Nico up top, Hairpy not far behind him. Everybody, in fact, on the TLR side, positive there, playing an efficient TF2. Looking at the team stats here, you know, like the frag differential, 40 frags in the game, about 4k damage, 5 charges. But it was pretty even on mids. In fact, that's the one stat that Wonderland are winning at. They had 5 mids to 4. Looking at the air shots though, Ryushi, you know, the only stat that matters.
Of
it's
course.
Shadowburn with 12, Amps with 9.
2 heroes.
Manages to get 1, Wonszu and 3. But yeah, TLR soldiers, they're pretty disposable, but wow, they can do some damage in that short period of time.
Yeah, they're both playing a really aggressive style. AMS somehow managing to die more times than Shadowburn. I thought Shadowburn was all about just creating galaxies of space and just dying, but AMS playing a little bit more aggressive this time.
Shadowburn, he goes behind, he stays alive for a long time. Sometimes that's like to the detriment of his team, you know, where he's like behind and they're taking a fight outnumbered, but he's really good at staying alive if he wants to. But that's going to be it for map 1. We will jump ahead to Gollywash now here in this ETF2L Season 21 powered by TT Esports Premiership Week 2 fixture between the Last Resort and Wonderland. Wonderland actually put up a little bit of fight there, man. You know, TLR do play a pretty aggressive style, but I think Wonderland can take some solace in those 2 rounds. They did get capped out in 24 minutes, but I want them to believe as we go forward here into Gully Wash. Ryushi, do you believe?
It's Gully Wash. I thought it was Badlands. Oh well. Yes, I believe in Wonderland. Lupus is going to go beast mode again, trust me. Or he's the worst player on the team. I'm not quite certain yet. One of
Pablo
those.
asks in Twitch chat, why is Buttnose fake nicking as Lupus? Oh, the meme continues. I'm going to have to copy pasta this one.
Oh, terrible.
What the hell? Twitch has logged me out for some reason. I can't join in the chat fun.
Okay, I'll copy paste it for you.
Wrong username or password. What are you talking about? We're going to make it happen though. And yeah, map 2's getting underway. What do you think, Ryushi?
I think that TLR are going to win at 5-0. I mean, it's a safe bet. It's a safe bet, right?
That's reasonable. If you were a betting man, yes, you might back TLR. A lot of people did on Saloon.tf. This game could be over pretty quickly, so I just want to tell everyone, while I have a captive audience here, there's a few things on. Later on the North American Fully Charged, they're going to have a big reveal for a lot of the details of Insomnia 55. There will be another international TF2 tournament getting underway come the end of August. And Sideshow's going to be there representing Europe, along with an assortment of North American nerds. Getawheel, Buick, and some of the guys from the various NA teams discussing the potential for I-55. There's also a Deutschland fundraiser going on right now. Spam chat with your LOL Highlander memes. I'll put the link in chat too. But they had a show match there yesterday. Of course, Stacked claimed the glorious victory, Rishi.
Of course. I don't know. I wasn't looking. I tuned in sort of every 20 minutes or so just to hear Jake talking, because it's a safe bet that Jake is. If you tune into a cast with Jake, he is talking no matter what time you tune into the cast. But yeah, that looks pretty interesting. Deutschland actually looks really interesting. My team leader is going off to do it when the next season starts, so that's going to be really useful. Because he's going to miss so many scrims. But
I think it's going to be awesome, yeah. And they're
are you going?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm definitely not going to I-55, but potentially I could. Depends how much money I have left after those couple of weeks. But like their fundraiser campaign seems really well organized. They've got a lot of things planned. Some nice perks as well. I can cast your Highlander game next season if you want to whip out €100. That's a fair price, right, Ryushi? The other thing I would mention as well, unrelated, is that the Oz Fortress L13 finals were on this morning. If you missed it, you can catch the VOD on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/teamfortress.tv. It was a pretty sick game too. All your favourite players like Turmo, Yuki, Minobo doing work. But back to this game, Ryushi, you're back in TLR. You know what? I'm gonna back TLR too.
Yeah, I think it's the safe bet, but we'll see what Wonderland can do. They managed to pull out two pretty good rounds actually from in last game, so we'll see what's going to happen here as we go live for our first middle of our second map. Gullywash, TLR, and Wonderland going to be our combatants battling it out on this arena, and in goes an aggressive bomb from Shadowburn already onto the enemy side before they even think about getting onto middle. But King of Squirrels is going to be our first frag, going to fall to the traps of Heist. Heist also going to pick up Wonszu, so that's no soldiers left for Wonderland. They're all on the low ground. They're in a pretty bad position. Now they managed to get themselves up to choke. Lupus is going to die, and I think Wonderland are going to have to back themselves out. Yes, Grabber, Buttnose, and Kuna making it out alive there, but TLR are hot on their heels as they aggress through choke. Going to be in a bomb in from AMS, I think, just trying to get some space, but both scouts are actually going to find Kuna in lobby. That is a huge pick, because he's not going to be up for another sort of like 14 seconds now. And with King of Squirrels going down from behind, TLR can just push straight into last with a two-man advantage here. think that's going to be the play. As Shadowburn already in river, looking to get aggressive. No, doesn't manage, doesn't go in, doesn't look for the bomb onto Grabber, but it doesn't matter because in comes AMS. Going to be coming in from main. Going to find... No, doesn't manage to get the frag. Actually, he does. Botnose is going to get air shot down. And now Kuna also getting fragged on his respawn. And TLR just going to try and find as many frags as possible before they look to get out. Herpy's actually going to go down, and Serotone goes down as well. But was that all just a distraction play so that Nico could get onto the point? It was, but he doesn't manage to cap it out. And unfortunately, AMS going down as well. Now Nico and Heist running away through river. They're going to be the only ones left alive. And a pretty good defense from Wonderland there.
Yeah, I mean, TLR tried a couple of times to draw their attention behind the point, but they took really sort of affirmative action there. They sent like 3 players to deal with 1 soldier, and still had Uber left to come back and push Heist away. I mean, Heist probably didn't capitalize on those opportunities to do a lot of damage when their backs were turned, but Wonderland with a solid hold and the re-push here. It's 5-on-5. The team health isn't looking great for Wonderland right now. They just need to try and stabilize, and it seems like TLR don't want to press the issue, so that's going to work in their favor. But Nico is up top. He is doing some covert operations here. He's already killed off King of Squirrels. They're looking for him, but they're just giving him one-on-ones here, and Nico loves that. Botnose realizes he's outmatched. He's going to run away and just call that Nico is still on last, but King of Squirrels is going to respawn soon. Lupus is now going in to look for the Scout 1v1 with Nico, but actually we're going to get a little pause going in here. So TLR don't really seem like they want to take advantage of this distraction. Heist is just sitting in the middle, setting up a trap. Half his team are sitting way back at their own choke. They are very, very scared of this big Uber advantage that Grabba has, but Wonderland, they're sort of wasting their own time here, man. They're trying to kill Nico. They don't want to leave that threat behind, but the longer they wait, the less of an Uber advantage they're going to have, and by the time they actually push the big belly, Serotone's got his charge, Ryushi. We made a mistake.
He's also got 217 ping, so could be a dangerous situation.
That's actually pretty useful when you're playing medic, you know?
Really?
Sometimes, especially whenever people are trying to shoot you, if you have high ping, you know, like, you don't need to aim too much moment to moment as medic. You just click your medi beam on once and let those auto heals kick in.
Yeah, see, I drop all the time, and I'm so close to clicking that, like, it should have been a click, but I blame my ping for that. So with 200 ping, I would drop like pretty much every single Uber I ever get. So.
Oh yeah, you have to Uber way early if you have that sort of ping, but. We could probably deduce, right, that this high ping could be the reason for a pause coming in here. 90 seconds after this.
I would assume so. But I mean, coming straight out the end of this pause, we'll see what's going to happen, because Grabber's got his Uber, and Serotone only on 66%. And if they can get aggressive, if they can push this advantage, leave the respawning Cos to pick up Nico, or at least to keep an eye on Nico, because I don't think you want to take the one-on-one versus Nico. So to leave him to keep an eye on it, and the other 5 just push forward, because of course AMS is still dead. He's only just respawning now.
True.
Could be a midpoint for Wonderland. That's what I'm thinking.
It's gonna be like a leapfrog. Like, they're gonna walk in here, probably pop early or get forced by Heist, and Serotone's so far away. Unless he's actually timed out or something, he should be able to avoid the Uber and come back in with his own. But it's going to come down to how much or how far Wonderland overcommit to this push, if they make it. Currently we've been paused for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I can tell, thanks to the beautiful status spec plugin courtesy of the Supreme Commander. But we're still pretty clueless here as to why we have a pause, other than that it's a casted game, so of course there's going to be a pause, right, Ryushi?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think, like, I've never paused in a mid-game so far, but I reckon if it did get casted, we'd automatically pause no matter what, just to piss off the casters. I reckon that's why they do it, to be honest. Just to try and just so they can tune into the stream and listen to the casters talk rubbish.
I'm pretty sure it's part of the ETF2L being in the EU. You know, we have a quota of pause time to make up every month, so, you know, blame those EU fat cats, man. Those bureaucrats in Brussels killing the game here. But so far, like, it's been a strong performance from TLR. Sure, they lost a couple of rounds, but That's partly to do with the way they're trying to play this season. Like, they're not afraid to take risks and get aggressive. It's exciting to watch, and it gives Wonderland a little hope. In this second map, oh, there's a little unpause coming in. It's still 0-0 here though, guys, and there's only really been like 2 minutes 30 seconds played, or 3 minutes 30 seconds played. I don't know. No, 2.5. Yeah, I understand maths. So there is still lots of action ahead of us here, Ryushi, in this second map of this ETF2L Week 2 mapper, and didn't push immediately, but it seems like they might now. Are they going to do it, Ryushi?
I don't know.
Oh, another pause.
We can't listen to their comms anymore, can we? Because the pause messes them up.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait like 90 seconds until after the pause ends or something, I don't know. Or wait till it ends in game, you know, when we see the actual...
Yeah, I think
the
that's
chat.
Fine.
Who needs team comms anyway when you've got two fabulous casters here?
True, absolutely. No. I just thought that it messed it up completely. But I can never work out how the 90 seconds delay works around pauses. It always confuses me. So I just mostly ignore it. But well, I mean, they've repaused here, so something's going on. Can you see what's happening?
They're gonna let whoever the player is 90 seconds in the future rejoin again. But when it comes to that point in the game, you know, when we catch up 90 seconds in the future, we can use team comms. Yeah, that's when the time continuum is restored. Marty McFly and his family will be alive by then. I'm looking at Twitch chat right now. There is a massive ladder being built here. Although there are some people who are not with the program, or Ryu is doing a sterling job of building the ladder with Marbler. But more people need to get rungs on that ladder if we're going to reach all the way to the top of esports. This is a ladder for TF2. Climb TF2.
It's a ladder. It's according to War, it's a ladder to get Lupus to Prem.
Oh, that's even better. Help War out, please, guys. I don't want to see anything but ladders in chat right now. Anyone else who does not ladder will be banned. Mods, get to work. Get the green swords out. Oh, I've copied a ladder as well. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're building Lupus a ladder to Prem. I'm so glad I logged into Twitch right now.
It's just the Lass and Marbler doing the ladder by themselves. Green swords of mods.
Oh, this is beautiful. All the unpauses come in. So, oh, look at this. Shadowburn's up on the little ledge. Oh, Wonszu eats a lot of the sticky damage from Heist there. And they waited so long for the push there. Serotone got his charge up. Nico and Lupus both end up going down, but it seems like Wonszu's managed to make it back out through choke, and Kuna's just waiting there with open arms, hoping that TLR want to push into him, but Wonszu steps in again. He's gone down. Heist and Am's both going down here as Buttnose and Kuna force the way in through choke. Kuna with a big pipe onto Serotone, gets the medic pick. The team health is pretty sketchy here for Wonderland. Grabba's going to go down with a 9 health meat shot coming in from Hair P. Shadowburn follows up and kills off Kuna, and another sweet rocket onto Buttnose, but Koss and Lupus are kind of messing things up here for TLR. Koss is fighting Nico and Shadowburn at choke. Shadowburn from long range, and Lupus just baits him out. Lupus runs back to last there when Koss is screaming for his help on choke. Lupus,
what a team player.
What a scumbag. Scumbag Lupus. What? We need a new meme here, please. Make me some memes of Scumbag Lupus. That was a dick move right there. He went back to change to sniper. Wouldn't even take the fight, man. Just terrified. Terrified. I don't know what to think, Ryushi. Shaking my head right now.
Well, Lupus time's out, so that was the cause for our second pause.
That's karma. Like... That's karma right there. You bait your
Yeah.
teammate out. You go back to spawn to change the sniper for a last hold. You deserve to be disconnected from the game multiple times. This is the first unpause coming in then, you know. Team comms could be a reality soon. We'll work on it. I'm still watching the chat here. More readies happening. An unpause from Wonszu. TLR still waiting for their Uber here, Ryushi, but once they get charge and start, you know, thinking about moving into the lobby, I feel like some TLR team comms, right?
Yeah, let's go for it.
I want to hear Heist's master plan. Here we go.
Got it, we can say. You say.
Whiz.
Fox got. floor.
I need help.
He's dead.
Serotone.
Soldier going above main now. Other
Okay.
soldier.
Nice, nice. Medic.
Sorry,
One
behind.
Soldier 60. Nice.
Nico behind.
Soldier's going back, River. Nice, well played.
Nice hits.
That was.
This mid.
Nice. Want to hear their mid strats too? Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same again, delay whether I walk left or right, so you can drop to me if you need. But just call if left is safe and I'll walk.
Okay.
One scout.
Come on, right. Sully under.
Sorry, he won't come. He won't come now. He'll jump to us.
Okay, I'm
He'll jump
walking
up.
left.
Got weak, got dead.
So
Press
long.
him up.
He's wait. Scout left.
I've watched
Scout
again.
soldier down. Demon
Soldier
soldier.
quarter.
We'll cross
Smoke
by
coming
now.
up.
Soldier's dead.
I'm going big door
Soldier
to
mid
find
and
them.
demo.
That is
Go
coming.
in. I'll go from. I'll cap. I'll cap. You can
I'm
do
by
the
medic main, I'm gonna get him.
Nice job,
Stole the
guys.
kill, Nico! Haha!
Let's talk about our push.
Yeah.
Top right, scouts.
I'll go top left. I'll do the other
Yeah,
part.
okay.
We're doing double scout or just.
Wait up,
So
jumping.
Oh no.
He's dead!
Nice job.
Oh, this was so close to dropping you. If you had hit that.
Okay, where are we going? Call it.
Top
Top
right
right with
scouts,
scouts.
and I'll go
Okay.
from balcony.
No sticks close.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
going in
from
now.
river.
Wheeze.
No,
Crash me in, crash me in.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm focusing soldier on floor. He's weak, dead.
He's dead.
Medic
Dead.
left, dead.
Point now.
6 blown. Demo is under, coming up. Demo weak. Dead.
Sarah is just running away.
Wow. That was just, textbook TF2 coming out there from TLR. I'm actually surprised how much of an input Serotone has in the comms. That was really interesting to hear his plans at various points throughout there. But onto this mid fight. Grab is going to respawn his crits here.
I didn't hear Serotone at all. All I heard was her P. But
The
anyway.
English guy?
No,
that isn't
the
Heist?
English guy's heist, and then Serotone hardly said anything.
Oh, he said a few things, man. You need to listen. But meanwhile, Grab goes down. The crits doesn't actually come in to existence here. Buttnose is now fighting a one-on-one with Nico, but he's pretty good. Nico's going to win that one. And TLR are just steamrolling here at Ryushi.
Yeah. Well, I mean, did we expect anything less? AMS kills himself somewhere with the grenade self-kill, and they call GG in chat. So I think that's it. TLR have given up now. But yeah, they're going to be pushing into lobby. Heist is going to go down to Wonszu, but they traded Lupus for it. And now TLR, they've got a defense on second, but Wonderland are making the aggressive play here. They're going to push out, try and find a couple of frags over at Choke. The scouts are stuck behind the rock. Nico's going to get piped down really hard, and her P also going to go down. Can Serotone make it out alive? He does manage to escape through Choke, but he's getting chased pretty hard. Grabber.
He survives on 2 health. He got pressured by Shadowburn when everyone was looking at that scout. Shadowburn came in and blindsided Wonderland, but Grabba somehow managed to surf away the second rocket on 2 health, and Shadowburn couldn't reload in time to get the shot onto him, and now Grabba's sitting here with the big charges. Looks like he wants to push it immediately with Wonszu. Ams and Heist both jumping away. Wonszu jumps up to challenge Ams, but gets air shot, and he was ubered, then launched into the sky. And he's been peppered with the buckshot here, but Ams has decided he's not going to get the frag. He's looking to back out. Hairpy barrels into the combo at Choke, but TLR are just hemorrhaging players here, man. Nico's going to come in to try and follow up. He kills off a Soda, gets the medic! All these players are weak. Nico's trying to go huge here. Wonszu on 29, but Nico can't reload in time. He's trying to dance around. Buttnose pistols him down. And TLR make the best of a bad situation there, but maybe getting a little bit complacent at this point, Ryushi.
Yeah, I mean, that was just sort of like, they all suicided in one by one, and it just didn't happen for them. But Wonderland looking strong, they've got that second point, and now they can push themselves into last. Lupus is going to be on the sniper though, so it's going to be tough for them to find a way in, especially with Heist locking down that lower door and the lobby shutter as well. And now the rest of his team moving up top. Kuna's going to be the first to fall. Heist missing every single pipe onto Grabber there. Does even get headshot by Lupus, so that is going to be a big play by Wonderland. They lose 1, but 3 players are going to be still alive. King of Squirrels dodging 3 arrows from his own medic there, but does manage to get hit by the final one. Now pushing himself into last. Going to find no one as he kills himself from after a follow-up rocket from Shadowburn.
Man, Wonderland had like 3 frags there, and they spent 10 to 15 seconds standing outside its second trying to decide what to do. They could have just walked up into lobby with their sniper. Now he is there, he does connect a headshot, but the Uber has come out. And even if Grabba had charged, he couldn't save his team because it's crits. They have to run here. They have to try and wait for TLR to commit into them. Amps is going to jump forward here, but Kuna has to stick his preset. Amps is going to go down, and Buttnose was deep in lobby there, actually managed to kill off Heist, trades with him. So with no demo man up here, this is a really great opportunity to push with this crits. No stickies here, they can get a free shot off. Again, they're waiting, and Heist is going to respawn in 2 seconds. They're going to have to deal with those stickies again.
That's the
But
plan.
now they're moving forward.
That's the plan. They get as many respawns
Shadowburn's
so
behind
Kuna
as
can
well.
get as many frags.
Buttnose spots Shadowburn, Shadowburn jumps up top. The calls are coming in, Lupus is trying to react here. Shadowburn's right behind him on steps here.
Chris is coming in. Chris comes in onto last. They're not finding anyone at the moment. Serotone dodging for so long does eventually go down, but not into the crits. Crits does absolutely nothing this game, but it doesn't matter because TLR have lost 4 players. Heist picks up 2, Grubber and Kuna, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Heist and Nico fall to AMS respawns and only to die once more. And that is going to be our first round on the board for Wonderland. So, I mean, we both predicted 5-0 rolls, but it doesn't seem to be happening at the moment. Wonderland, they're getting rounds here, respectable rounds as well, you know?
Yeah, they just kind of mauled TLR there a couple of times. Herpy did a valiant effort of reflecting those crits, but the rest of his team just couldn't stand up to that blunt force trauma. Wonszu and Koss both jumping up onto the blue side of middle, but TLR have taken the direct route into the red choke here. They're forcing out Grabba and Lupus. The action is continuing in middle. Lupus thinks it's time to go in. Grabba trusts Lupus enough to walk forward again, and he's going to pay for it with his life. Grabba goes down, but he could have escaped there. Buttnose is still alive. He's trying to run around through the elbow. They know he's behind as well, so he's not going to be able to get too much done here. But Wonderland sitting on last right now. Kuna's got a sticky trap on Riverside. I call that the Warrior trap. Koss is in the lobby taking a peek here, and Wonszu is hiding up in the little box on balcony, but Koss is getting hounded by Nico. He tries to escape there, but the most important thing to do in this situation is like keep 6 players up, and they've just given away 3 of the easiest frags.
Well, Buttnose was still on mid, so that was an acceptable frag, but losing both soldiers there isn't. They're going to be pushing straight into last. Herpy's going to be the first to fall, but it doesn't matter because AMS is in onto the medic of Grabber. He's going to frag him out. Still ends up with 100 health. They're keeping so many players away from spawn. Kuna, Wonszu, and King of Squirrels, the only ones left alive. Can they defend this point? I don't think so because AMS destroying everyone on this point. He has done so much damage. Kuna going to be underneath, going to be defending the point while Heist traps up the spawn. What are they doing? It's going to be an actual Uber from Serotone here as the red players rush in to defend the point. Now it finally gets capped, but I mean, they could have focused down Kuna there and just gone straight for the point, but a little bit weird plays from TLR. Let's see how they're talking as they go into this next middle.
Here we go.
Apparently I'm going shock. Didn't think this through.
Okay, go left, go to left. You stick it right,
Sully, drop down.
I'm walking left.
Oh, sword got down now, this week.
Took 1 stick.
Yeah.
It's only like 50 though, choke.
Scout stuck in.
Gonna be
Win a
one.
one-on-one versus Nico there over in top lobby, but it's not going to be enough because Nico, although he is carrying his team from the top of the scoreboard, TLR are pretty damn good by themselves. They're all not just about Nico. Shadowburn bombs in to the lobby, does find a lot of damage onto the players, and now in comes the Uber from AMS and Herpy to frag the rest of the players who were in lobby. Buttnose, Kuna, and Wonszu are going to be on last to defend. Kuna sitting lower, but I don't think it's going to matter because Buttnose and Wonszu are just going to get cleaned up, and now they're rushing the point. The sticks are going to get blown. Don't even manage to get a kill. Oh, finally he manages to find AMS, but doesn't matter. That is going to be 6-1, and that is going to be the end of our game here.
Really nice
Stream
idea
is back
from Kuna. He tried to, make them think he was in the water and walked in from behind, but couldn't find the damage, couldn't find the frags in fact. And yeah, 6-1 to TLR, I guess that's what we all expected really. 2 cap outs coming on both maps, but they definitely picked up speed here on Gully Wash. We'll take a look at the logs. Maybe we'll even talk to the teams, Ryushi.
Can we please? So excited.
I don't know what we have to say, but yeah, the logs are up on screen right now, and again, Nico, huge performance, a 5.7 kill assist to death ratio, 22 frags, 12 assists, and only 6 deaths from Nico. Herpy not really far behind him there, but again, very one-sided when you look at the logs from TLR. A big differential in the frags, 94 to 53, and like 6k damage in it. So many more Uber charges, but this time on Gullywash. Wonderland didn't win a single mid, whereas they actually had the lead in mids on Snakewater. They couldn't even get a foothold here on Gullywash, and it was one-way traffic, man.
Well, I think I'm there. Yeah, that's what I think about this match.
We got to look at Lupus's stats. You know, people.
He was not the worst player on the team.
Oh, King of Squirrels,
Yeah.
5 frags, 21 deaths. He was
Typical
having a
Roman
tough
play.
time of it. Just remember that point where Lupus baited him out and ran back to change the sniper and then got
Oh, yeah,
disconnected.
definitely. That
When
was
the
horrific.
TF2 gods smote him. There wasn't that much time for air shots, but Wonszu actually topping the old air shot chart this time. 22 minutes were played, but TLR soldiers didn't have enough time. Didn't have enough people to shoot. Everyone was just dying to Nico and RP, I think. That must have been it. We're being joined by players right now. Let's smoothly segue into the interview section. I can see in Mumble we have Amps, Heis, Lupus, Serotone, and that's it for now. But we really need to change the password on this channel, right, Ryushi?
And Herpy.
Oh well, I'm blind to Herpy ever since he rejected my sexual advances at I-49. Well, wait, 52.
I was at the I-49, you idiot.
Me neither, buddy. Only in my dreams. But yeah, let's talk to Heis. He's always got something interesting to say. The game was very, very one-sided, but on Snakewater, you know, we did see Wonderland start to get back into it. They took 2 rounds off you. We're hoping you were going to be flustered. We jumped to your gums for that 7th mid fight. I think it was 4-2, but you guys were still pretty placid, and you just took a 1-minute round. Were you ever worried at all, Heis?
No, not really. To be honest, I think we could. I was a bit disappointed we didn't end it 5-0 because we kind of played a bit of experimented with the crits a bit, and then we had P on sniper at the same time. It was kind of a bit of bad timing. So in a way, I'm disappointed we didn't take it without being disrespectful to their team. We wanted to kind of finish with a flawless round because we have obviously had that in the last game as well, where we dropped 2 rounds. But kind of the nature of our high risk, high reward play.
Yeah, that was our sort of conclusion as well. Serotone, we actually saw you decide to try and play grab at his own game. It seemed to be like the Wonderland strat on Snakewater was just to run crits out the gate, and they ran it a couple of times, but you started bringing out the crits as well. Is that your go-to play when you're facing off against crits? You like to fight fire with fire?
I very rarely run crits, but I want to have some fun, so...
Trying to pad your stats, man.
Yeah, it's all about the fantasy points.
We do have Lupus here as well.
No.
How does it feel to be left high and dry by Quad with the no-show?
He's a fucking retard.
You know what they say, man. It takes one to know one, so...
I know.
I'm pretty
But
sure.
This happens.
That's a stinging
I love
burn.
Quad. He's the nicest guy in the world. But this happens a lot. PCW official doesn't matter.
This is why
all the time.
no Prem team takes Quad, because he's totally unreliable.
It really kills my passion, spelled with a T.
Patjon.
Yes, Patjon.
What did you think about Koss's stats on the second map there, Lupus? Only 5 frags, 20 deaths.
Why is Koss fake nicking his Lupus? That's what I think.
Are you going to sub him out for Sideshow, the superior AO girl soldier?
No.
That would be a step too far for sure.
Me and Sideshow on the same team, that would just break the AIDS counter completely. Too much.
I got a question for Wonderland, for Wonszu or Lupus. Yeah. You guys have played against TLR today. I'm sure you've played against Reason in practice. TLR are playing Reason next week. Who do you think is the better team right now? Who's going to win that game?
To be honest, I don't know. It will be pretty equal.
If you had to bet, if you were putting your unusuals on the line on Slim.tf.
I won't bet because I'm poor and I don't have any hats. Because my account got stolen, so I'm poor right now, sorry. I won't bet on any team.
Rob Lord.
Please donate your hats to Wonszu.
Yeah, donate hats to me.
Who I always call Wonzu. Sorry, team.
Call him Wonszu.
Yeah, because I lost Wonszu. That's why I'm Wonszu.
It's a very funny joke.
I thought you were trying to help me out with the phonetics. Herpy, Nico really topped the stats today, man. Is there a little bit of scout rivalry going on between you guys at the minute?
I was just kind of playing dog shit, I guess. Like, the soldiers just get into Zero on every mid and would run out of ammo before I could kill them and shit like that. It just felt like, I'm amazed that I went positive, but I guess that's the niche of the game. Yeah, like I would miss 5 shots on the first soldier, and then the second would come in. That's not the best way to play a pocket scout,
Ams as well, Shadowburn, more air shots than you in the first map. What are you going to do about that, man? Roamer is dying less than you. Are you being baited out?
Well, it's how we play. We play with 2 roamers pretty much. I don't think I pocketed very much, at least in Snake. Honestly.
Yeah, but your shotguns hurt me.
I really think we had a chance at one point, like maybe get some more points above TLR, but they changed their strat like pretty good in the middle of the game, and they stopped suiciding their soldiers so early.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, we stopped like being able to like go forward on that. Like we knew they play like this, so it was good on Snake, but honestly, like our Gully Wash is not the best map, so we're pretty lost on that one yet. But we're gonna get it better for next week.
Yeah, we're
You didn't win a single mid.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
we're kind of improvising Gully Wash too. Like the first mid, we accidentally went like 5 people through choke or something, because everyone just went like, I'm going choke. Well, me too. Well, fuck you guys, I'm behind you.
Yeah.
It worked though.
The DM server antics.
With the big W. What did you think of the performance of Buttnose tonight, Lupus? Do you want to sing his praises or throw him under the bus?
Can I do both?
Do it.
I love Buttnose, but he played shit. It's okay though, I love him still. Best player.
He wasn't as good as Quad, one of the legendary EU scouts. Is that not most players aren't as good as Quad?
Buttnose is a lot less suicidal than Quad, so that was a plus at least.
I'm going to see if there's any weight to your accusations here. I'm going to see who died the most out of Lupus and Buttnose. Oh, there we go. Snakewater, Buttnose 14 deaths, Lupus 18 deaths. And the Gully Wash, Buttnose 12 deaths, Lupus 16 deaths.
Yeah.
Who's the idiot now, Lupus?
Add more frags on Snake.
Okay. Can you tell me what's your week 3 game? Wonderland, who are you playing?
I think we're playing Reason, aren't we?
No, they're playing
Reason.
Oh wait, no, we're
You're
playing Lego. Oh, yeah, yes! We're playing Lego.
So that's the 2 teams that came in through qualification, although Lego just sort of got a free entry. You guys actually had to win your way in. Yeah. But obviously you're coming into that game with a positive mindset. You're saying we can take 6 points here, right?
We go into every game like that, except like when with this one, like we always have the mindset that we can win, because if you can visualize it, people, you can do it usually. But yeah, like I think we showed some of the promise we had shown in the playoffs on Snakewater, like the first couple of mids, like just throughout the game. But I don't know, it gets kind of frustrating at some point, so we kind of lose passion. It's really frustrating as well, having to play with mercs and not with the main roster.
Is that part of the reason of like you're coming into this game? Obviously, you trick yourself a little bit. You're like, yes, we can win, we can take points. You want to believe. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. But then you're also setting yourself up for this. You're gonna get crashed back down to earth, man. You're back to the reality of being one of the teams at the bottom of the Premiership.
Tomorrow is another day.
I like your attitude, Lupus.
Gotta be positive.
So the Lego game coming up, that is going to be another sick fixture. In fact, next week. TLR then. Ams, how are you feeling about the Reason game? I'm not going to ask you, do you think you're going to win? Obviously you do, but tell me a little bit about recent practice against Reason. How are the PCW results looking?
I think we're pretty even with them, honestly. In BCWs, maybe they win a bit more than us, but it's always close. I don't think we ever get 5-0 or anything.
You can do this.
I think we have a good chance of at least taking a map off, honestly.
We played a lot against them with like Mercs, I think. I don't think we have like more than one game the last.
We had a scout map
2
last
weeks.
time we played them, and Medic Merc the time before that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's just like scrims, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'd assume that team is a lot stronger in officials than BCWs, because they've been playing together for a while now, and they seem to not play very well in BCWs sometimes, but yeah, we'll see.
But the thing is, next week, it's the return of Viaduct. Serotone, how do you feel those maps suit TLR right now? Who's got the better sniper, I guess, is what I'm asking. TLR or Reason?
Well, we have Happy, and he's the best sniper in Europe, so I'm not worried.
What about Walters? It's interesting, actually, both teams have scouts as their best snipers, so are we going to see someone off-classing? So you're going to play scout whenever Hairpete goes sniper?
I would love to, but I'm pretty sure my team would have let me.
Shadowburn going to scout?
We can't give
You're going to play
it away,
the two-soldier sniper? Okay, sorry, House. Well, how do you feel about those maps, mate? Are you happy to be facing Reason?
To be fair, that's probably the worst
and
map you want to play them on, isn't it? Like, if you were looking at...
I think historically you're a bit of a choker on Viaduct, man. Is that accurate?
Not your favourite map? I don't know, maybe. It's not really an issue so much with the map, it's just the fact when we meet them with it. Like, if we met them on week 7 with the map, like, obviously they've played for a season, they've played Viaduct together.
Yeah.
They've got kind of experienced players, like, playing around each other, so it may favour them. It's a bit like when we put, like, Lego were quite good on that map because they had such good team play as well. But it's like, I don't know, we'll have to see. We only played it, I think, once in practice match, like one map. So it's really hard to weigh up.
We have no idea how good we're going to be on Viaduct. Like, last time we played it was when we were still trialing people, and we have absolutely no clue how we're even going to play it.
That doesn't bode well for you guys. It is interesting, yeah. That you're a new team, obviously, even less time to play it. Although, like, there's a lot of transferable skills between the 5 CP maps. Yes, I'm gonna have to give Reason the edge for this one. You guys might be underdogs. But I will bet on you on Saloon.tf, no problem.
If BK can free your Reason on it, then so can we.
RP with shots fired. I'm feeling like this interview has run its course. I'm prepared to wrap things up. Ryushi, you got any questions before we do some shoutouts?
No. You've asked everything that I could possibly think of. You normally do.
Who do you want to show some love to?
Shout out to my boy Silentes and Potato and the new Crackland TF2 team in High.
I thought Silentes was your nemesis, man. Are you?
We're best buddies now. We left it all behind.
That's beautiful, man. But I need some rivalries in TF2. Please, piss him off.
Idiot.
Nice. P, who do you want to shout out or call out?
Call out? Yeah, that's what I usually do, but I don't know. Shout outs to my friends. They know who they are. That sounded really corny. I'm sorry, Abs.
I'm assuming you were talking to me there, Fred. Nice. Make a shout out.
Shout out to TLR, obviously, for supporting us, hopefully helping us get to LAN as well. Obviously, shout out to people that follow the stream.
Lupus.
Well, shout out to TLR for a great game, honestly, because we had a lot of fun playing it. Shout out to my team, because they're amazing, even though we don't win.
What do you want to say, Lupus?
Yeah.
What were you saying about being positive, man? You know?
Yeah, it's okay, we're gonna win. We're gonna have that 6-0. Don't worry, guys. Hashtag believe in Wonderland.
Wonszu.
Shout out to TLR too, because it was pretty amazing game. I enjoyed it. Well, fuck you, Shadowburn, because you shot at me like 3 times. Also, shout out to every Polish guy watching this stream and hating Graba. That's all.
Dobrze. Serotone.
Dobrze.
Shout out.
Shout out to whoever tried to DDoS me. Nice try. And shout out.
Really, someone tried to DDoS you?
No, I think it's just my ISP.
I've just gotten word. Quad was DDoSing Serotone the entire game instead of playing.
I want to shout out to Versa Nation and remind them to buy their plane tickets for LAN because they said they'd do it by today.
Ryushi.
Shout out to Metal. And the rest of International Oral Sex.
Herp says he wants another shout out. He messaged me on Steam. He's super keen.
Yeah, I remember one thing. I'll try to start streaming next week so people can check that out. See you online.
Gonna get you blacklisted from TFTV, mate.
No one cares, B.
Oh, shout out to Wonderland too. He's just telling me.
I'm gonna shout out to Suyooo, who made his return to streaming after a big break there. And I think he got disconnected in the middle of that, but we just carried on. It didn't even matter, buddy. And one more time, I'm gonna remind everyone, fully charged NA version, if you remember, that still exists. That's on tonight. And it's going to be an Insomnia 55 special. They're going to have some big reveals. They're also going to have Sideshow there representing Europe. I don't understand that either, guys. There's a Deutschland fundraiser going on right now. That's going to be a pretty exciting event, whether you're interested in Highlander or not. Take a look at it. There's some show matches coming up. The Owl Grand Finals were played today as well. You can catch that VOD on youtube.com/teamfortress.tv. The VOD of this game will be going up there soon. So if you're watching this on YouTube in the future, you already know that. But that's going to be it for tonight. We'll get the schedule up for week 3 pretty soon. There will be probably 4 more casts coming up. We're on the 100% record again.
Shout out to Admirable and Ryushi for casting.
Yeah.
Because everybody forgot.
That's going to be it. Peace out.